The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love. His ability...
Is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the game's opening play on a quick first down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Love, and Reed with it over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Packers.
Ready.
Again, it's Love. Quick slant to Watson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. If you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now during that run, an injury here. They got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll try again with Jones. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. and now it's third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on third and goal. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So now the Packers turn things over to special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Following the interception, Love. That's complete to Dobbs. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Love looking to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, Brandon Powell. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that nearly intercepted. The 3 safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Play fake. Cousins. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. They run it with Chandler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Here's Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Jones on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome. Now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Chandler. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Now Chandler. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, the 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. Big-time drive in that situation.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They make their 2nd half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this pass broken up. The contact right down there. And now 4th down. Here's Powell now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. On the return is Powell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. It's Chandler. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Now Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Powell. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Cousins now. touchdown. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, going to the air with Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. The offense on 3rd down tonight, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Cousins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. It can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To the air again, Love. That's complete to Dobbs. They'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Working out of the gun. Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They'll run on first down. Chandler, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Holding. Offense.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
On first down, Chandler. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Holding. Offense.
Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
On second down now. It's Chandler. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Third and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Defense.
Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Chandler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. Our team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can find a way with smiles on their faces.
It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.